Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. I'm glad to see you guys here. And happy Halloween over here in the United States to everybody out there. What a way to start the broadcast this evening with Thriller. Of course, that was a cover done by Little V. Go find him on YouTube. Absolutely killer things he does. He's got the Ghostbusters theme, Devil May Cry 5. There's a lot that he does out there. Good to see everybody here. We are Kansas-bound Xombie Inc. Kansas 150. That is brought to you by, of course, Xombie Inc. Gaming Community. You can find them at zombieincgaming.com. And, of course, on all of the social platforms out there, Xombie Inc. with an X. It's going to be a great race tonight. I do believe I'm still joined in the booth right here with Mr. Michael Newbrow. Michael, how are you today?
I'm doing great, Jason. My kid just walked out here, and I just saw a dentist bill rise as she brought in a pillowcase full of candy.
It is candy season for all of us here, which means the full moon is out. So all of you werewolves, ghouls, and goblins out there, make sure that you are safe in your travels. Halloween is the best time of year for me. That's one of my favorite times to get out there and decorate and have all of the fun, of course, with the big bad C word going on right now. That's limited pretty much everybody to do what they're doing, socially distancing and whatnot right there. So a whole lot of fun for everyone. But please be safe out there. Of course, if you're in the travel still, trick-or-treating, it is about 7:30 in my time right now. So trick-or-treating is still going on. And hopefully everybody's out there being safe. We're going to run 150 laps. We've got a whole lot of fun. And I tell you what, highlight run, nighttime run, Kansas. It's my hometown track. Ooh.
Oh, I love this track.
It's absolutely killer. Killer track. Thank you for the bits cheering out there, Mr. Conklin. Thank you to everybody out there tuning in each and every week. Signature eNASCAR Truck Series action. F it, let's have a beer. Manscaped, Refining the Gentleman, 46branding.com. Bulldog Sports Cards and Collectibles. And, man, I tell you what, it's just a whole lot of fun. Xombie Inc. Gaming Community, proud to have them on. Proud to have them a part of the Signature eSports platform and the eNASCAR series. We're going to get ready to go racing. The grid has already been set, predetermined by qualifying that happened just about an hour and a half ago. So these things are already set in place. We don't have to wait too long for green flag racing, as it's just going to be absolutely wonderful. 100 laps is what we're going to run. And the starting grid is going to look like this for the Xombie Inc. Kansas 150. Joe Sanchez is going to be on the pole. TJ Bursk is going to be right there to the outside. Everybody's kind of loading in. As you see a long look at the pit road entrance right there. Stephen Korosek, Brandon Banks, Zach Lima, and Zach Rinker. That's going to be your first three rows. Lane Bullock, Sean Conklin, Mario Mirinda, Chris Progar, all the way through 10th place. Ken MacArthur and CJ Munier is going to make up row 6 for you. Moving down the line, Chase Odom, the number 23, Nicholas Kessler in the 6th. They're going to be running 13th and 14th. Matt Roberts, Tony Kibbett, Wayne Lowe, and Brad Young in the 105. Brian Dublé, double turbo, 00. He is out there. He's going to be starting on the inside of Aaron Mack in the number 21. Andrew Kolb, Aaron Corey, the Canadian, he's going to be out there as well. Row 11 for you. Kevin Delia, Daniel Helm. Derek Schilling, Kevin Ace, DJ Thomas, the Midwest Maniac, Michael Woolley is out there. Eric Schaefer, that man right there running your paint scheme tonight. Drinkin Bros Racing number 3. He's going to be carrying a 56 on him.
Yeah, he's doing it in honor of me. I didn't make it in, and I asked him to do me a favor because I was working on the paint scheme for a while to run it for me. And he said, no problem, we'll do, buddy.
Absolutely fantastic. Thank you, Joanne, for the share out there on the stream. The F it, let's have a beer personality herself. Nathan Soren is out there, the number 5. Chris Roberge, the Canadian, the number 96. Jake Elrod's out there. Peyton Jennings, Daz Hayes, Dusty Applin, Jason Guerrera. That is going to be row 18 for you. 19, Ellis Garrett. Daryl Padgett's out there. Cody Anderson, Cody Spare, and D.A. Jr., the 04, is back there in 41st position. 41 drivers tonight. Lights are off on the pace car. We're going zombie hunting at Kansas Motor Speedway. We're going to have a whole lot of fun, and we're going to have a whole lot to share. Remember, share out Zombie Raid. Hashtag Zombie Raid out there on these streams, and that will plug in Zombie Nation out there for Zombie Inc. Kansas is underway. Fred the Flagman says, gree. Joe Sanchez out front. TJ Burska's right there in the Ghostbusters paint scheme. The number 26 in that Chevrolet. You see him. He's hunting down the Sanchez machine on the outside line.
I do like that 26 scheme right there. That's nice.
All the Halloween paint schemes you could ask for. I'm loving it.
Right? I'm going through all the schemes right now, just taking a look at them. This is amazing.
I did set up all of the follows out there, and you're going to be able to see anybody who cheers stars. You're going to be able to see anybody who donates to the stream now. You're going to be able to see everything that comes across Facebook and all of the other social media platforms. Lap 2 being completed of 100. Joe Sanchez out front, the 24. Right there behind him on the inside line. Looks like people are starting to move to the upper line, because we know that the fastest way around Kansas as the tires wear is the upper line.
Yes, it is. And if I could have gave my good buddy any piece of advice, I told him, I said,
We're the top team that crosses the line in P1. As a business owner, the fine line between success and failure is making smart decisions. One of the smartest decisions is hiring the right financial partner to help you run and grow your business. That's where KSDT CPA has got you covered. Whether it's taxes, audit, or consulting, KSDT is a full-service CPA and advisory firm that can handle all of your accounting and business needs to help you achieve all of your goals. Follow KSDT CPA on all of the social channels today, or go to ksdtcpa.com to find out more information. KSDT CPA is recognized by Forbes as one of America's top tax firms for 2020 and is a frequent sponsor of the Truck, Xfinity, and NASCAR Cup Series.
Alrighty, back to it again. Apologies about that. We're getting so excited. It's Halloween. It is a full moon. Anything can happen. Caution has come out. We are roughly on lap 12 going into it. Michael's been watching the stream. He's been watching what's been going on. He's going to give you a little bit of an update on what's going on here for the Zombie Inc. Signature eNASCAR Truck Series. Make sure you get your watch parties and your shares redone out there. We appreciate each and every one of you for doing that, and thank you so much for continuing to tune back in. Go ahead, my friend.
Oh man, we got so much drama out here. Looks like Wayne and Chase Odom, they were both, Wayne was high, Chase was low. They both fought for the middle, neither one did end up knocking Chase to the bottom and spun him out. But we got some live action up here in the front. There's been a race between Steven Korsak and Lima. Man, they pushed. They took the outside line. Joe was out there by himself, hanging. They were able to push right by him, and then Mario dipped behind them, and Joe kind of snuck in behind all them. So it's a lot of live action up here in the front, back and forth.
Well, I do appreciate you guys sticking through and doing what you do best out there. Absolutely wonderful to have everybody a part of the Signature Esports platform. We're getting all the chats reloaded. We're getting everything back up and running. Make sure that you get out there and you reshare it or get your watch parties redone. We appreciate all of what you do. Zombie Inc., of course, the sponsor for the truck. Lights are off on the pace car. We're going to go back to green flag racing, and if everything prevails, we'll be just fine for the rest of the race. Pace car dies off on pit road. Korsak and Lima are going to make up the front row. There's Sanchez and Mirinda right behind him. Green flag waves. Fred the Flagman says hello.
Let's see who gets the bigger push. That was what pushed Zima and Korsak in front in the first place. So let's see if they get a tight push here. Looks like Joe's trying to squeeze his way back up front though.
Outside line is working though. You see him pushing through. Paint schemes are updating. You're seeing that come through. I do appreciate all of you.
Gonna try to take it on the low line.
Mario Miranda moving to the inside. He's got a win in the Truck Series already. He got that not too long ago, and he is there to, I believe that was he and Lima battling in the road course as well there at Daytona. Sanchez has a win. There's Conklin there. Sean Conklin, number 54, Unisim Racing. The 24 has the 98 right behind him, and he's going to run the high line. The 25 of Lima got a slide job from the 98, and that almost ended badly for them right there.
Be interested to see what happens here, to see if Corsac takes that low line again with everyone on the outside. He's going to continue that middle line right there, Jason.
Middle line run as they work through it. That's the leaders for you all the way back here. We're going to drive back in the middle of the pack. We're going to see what's going on. We've got Ken MacArthur. The 97's got his teammate in the form of the 28 of Matt Roberts right behind him. And Double Trouble, Double Zero, he is there as well. Patience is going to be key. It is a lot of racing. 100 laps is a long way to go.
Lima got a little bit into the wall there.
Mario Moreno to the outside. Zachary Lima to the inside right there. Maybe it tamped a little bit and had to come off of the front stretch. Caution will come out right here. Looks like Daryl and Daz got into it just a little bit. Let's see what happened. It says they crashed at least. Oh, up into the wall. Oop, a little bit loose. Oh, Daz. Oh, man, Daryl Padgett up into the wall just a little bit. He comes down the track. He was up into the wall. He was riding the high line, got into the wall, and then Daz got right into the back bumper of Daryl Padgett. So he's going to go to pit road. He's going to tow and get some repairs done. Patience is always the key. Unfortunate circumstances there.
Right.
Miranda comes to pit road. Korosek is still leading, and that's how it works right now. J20 out there on Twitch. Let's go. Progar Zombie Raid. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Ooh, I love Ellis Garrett's paint scheme too. That's nice.
Let's kind of cycle through some of the paint schemes that we see here. All right, we've got Zachary Lima. We've got Steven Korosek right there. Sean Conklin in the Unisim Chevrolet. Joe Sanchez back there running the 55 Sherwin-Williams paint scheme. Brandon Banks, of course, in the classic 88 scheme that he run. There is TJ Bursk in the number 26 running the Ghostbusters theme. Zach Rinker there in the 60. Lane Bullock back there. He is running the Rowdy Motorsports Toyota Tundra. Wayne Lowe, Wayne Chariot. What's he got on the hood of that car? Trying to see FRL Fast Lane Racing League. There's Ken MacArthur. He's driving his Rowdy Motorsports 97. Matt Roberts right behind him. That is his paint scheme. Aaron Corey, the Canadian. He has got an Arkwood paint scheme. Brian Dublé. He's got himself a murderous scheme right there. I wonder if that's a llama on the front. It's kind of digging it there for a moment. Speaking of which, you get out there, Cara Dublé. That's her Instagram handle, and you can look at K2Z Glassworks. Go and check that out. CJ Munier, running the CCM paint scheme. Go. There's a better look at the trucks. Ducks Unlimited. It's like there's Brad Young and the Pennzoil Machine. Nicholas Kessler. He's got a little bit of front end nose damage. There's Cody Spare. Tony Kivitz out there running the Trump scheme. Nathan Soren there in the Michigan Diecast. That's a great company to be there. Noob Sim House. That's Jason Guerrero out there. DA running the turn. Spotify all over Kevin Ace. Daniel Helm, Team Don't Hit Me, the number 49. He is out there. Appreciate him running. There is G-Pop and Mr. Woolly's out there running the NVIDIA paint scheme. Ellis Garrett, he's got a good, I'm digging that paint scheme. You're absolutely right.
I like that.
There's Big Shafe and the Freddy Krueger paint scheme. Kevin Delia's up there. Big old moon rising. They're going to be ready to go to Green Flag Racing. We'll see a lot of these paint schemes as we continue to cycle through. Stephen Korsak and Lima are going to be your race leaders right now. And big ol' appreciation to everybody out there for what you're doing. Back to Green Flag Racing once again, right here for the Xombie 8 Kansas 150. 24 and the 25 side by side into turn 1 on the exit of turn 2 to the backstretch. Big run from the 55.
I'm telling you, Corsax, he's doing it smart though. He's taking the middle line, and it's enough to get him through the turn, and then he's drifting up into the high lane, which is slowing up the top lane, which is going to get a heck of a run on him.
They're going to get a heck of a run because the outside line carries the heaviest speed and is the most consistent. As long as you can just trim the wall and limit yourself that damage, that outside line is going to have the better run. If you're running this, if you're going to run this track traditionally, where you're going to dive into the corner, run the low line, and come out, you're going to burn your tires off a lot faster than these guys that are running the high line, and you're going to lose a lot of speed to these guys in the long run. Carrie, you're very welcome out there on YouTube. I appreciate you very much. Make sure that you go and give all of her stuff a big old like and share. I appreciate everybody that shares everything out there. We love you so much.
Conklin's going to try to take him on the low line here, Jason. Just can't. That's the hard part. You got no one that followed him, so he's got no one helping him, and that top line just carried too much on him.
The end of the race is going to be the most interesting thing, because we're seeing these guys use all portions of the track, and as these tires wear, that's going to be the bigger key. What can they do to ensure that they're going to be able to be there at the end? Stephen Korsak, the WME number 24, you're going to start seeing him fishtail just a little bit as he continues to roll forward. And that's when you're going to start noticing his drop-off speed. The gap right here, we're going to show it on the left side of your screen, 0.3 of a second. Conklin right there, and they're just trying to get in line, side-by-side racing from 7th on back.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Lima hit the wall about a lap ago again, Jason. He's got to have some major damage on that right side.
Zach Lima is falling back.
There goes. There goes that fall off you talked about, Jason.
John Conklin and Joe Sanchez, they have moved themselves there. We're talking about that fall off. There's Lane Bullock, the number. He's scored the number 52, but that Toyota is right there. He is working his way to the front as well.
Conklin looked like he got a little bit of damage from that, Jason. He might have clipped. He might have clipped Korsak a little bit in that corner over there.
Korsak is falling off pretty hard, and it does happen pretty quickly. When it happens, that's when that becomes the biggest issue.
Yeah, this is an endurance track for sure. You got it's patience, and you can't be afraid that you're going to drop spots in the beginning because guys are running the low line. Because eventually they will drop off, just like Korsak did right there.
We're back at it again with Joe Sanchez back out front. He was your pole sitter, the 88 of Banks right there. TJ Bursk back up there, so they're kind of relative to where they started. Bursk off a spot. Caution comes out. Looks like Kevin Hayes involved. Jennings, Guerrera. Let's take a look and see what happened here. There's a 98 of Mirinda up there. Guerrera kind of just turns in front of the 31 right there, kicking Kevin Hayes out. Backing up, though, zombies! They're all over the place. So there's the 51. We're going to take a look and see our favorite view, of course, the far chase view. That's how we review everything here. We just review everything from the far chase view, just because you can see what's happening. Here is the run. The 31's got a good run on the 40, and the 40 just did not know that the 31 was going to be there. The Jason Guerrero was trying to get up there, so that was kind of what happened. That kicked the 51 out there.
Oh.
Let's look at that one more time. So the 31 had a nice run there in the midline. We're talking about the mid and the high lines having the most speed, and it really just kind of surprised the 40. Guerrera, thinking he had enough room. His spotter probably said clear, and just like that, there is the number 31 right there. Second caution of the race. Everybody on pit road, including Joe Sanchez. Michael Woolley, he's going to be your race leader right now. And he hasn't been to pit road yet, but there is the DHR, number 13. Eric Schaefer up there as well. There's Kevin Delia. These guys haven't probably used a lot of their tires.
I know Schaefer hasn't. He was sitting back in 37th, 36th, just patiently waiting, and then he moved himself all the way up to 21st. And well, you see what's going to happen, Jason. They're saving tires.
Well, saving it is the way that it goes. I do believe that our stream on Facebook is not up. So everybody that's out there watching, you're watching on YouTube right now and on Twitch. I do apologize about what is going on there. So thank you for continuing to tune in. Thank you for what you're doing. Daryl, you're absolutely wonderful out there. We appreciate you. Wouldn't worry too much about the followers. What we are going to do, I am actually going to stop this stream, and we are going to go ahead and restart the stream from where we are at. So you're going to be able to see a couple of them. Actually, it's not even showing that we're live on anything else right now. Actually, I take that back. We are live on YouTube. We're going to go ahead and stop and restart the stream before we go back to green flag racing, and we'll be back at it again. So give me